Welcome to a special episode of The Jason Coleman Show. I'm Jason, and for today's episode, rather than bring you some music from here in our living room like normal, I'm going to bring you with me to church. Today, I'm really excited to share with you a gospel concert recorded live earlier this month from Parkway Baptist Church, right down the road in my hometown of Goodlettsville, Tennessee, just outside of Nashville. This is the church where I grew up as a kid. Later on, as I got older, I served on staff as the church pianist and a worship leader for several years. And so it was so wonderful to get to come back and play the same piano that I had grown up playing for a lot of my life right there on that same stage. It was a nice night for my family and me, and fortunately for all of us. The team at Parkway recorded the concert that night as well, so that all of you across the country and around the world who couldn't be there on that night can be a part here today. How great is that? So let's head back now to the sanctuary at Parkway Baptist Church in Goodlettsville, Tennessee for this hometown gospel concert today on The Jason Coleman Show.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I love playing these old songs of the faith. It reminds me of growing up right here really in these pews and on this stage, singing along from where you are and playing along from up here as well. These are the songs hopefully that mean a lot to you as well. I'll play a few more of them here that I remember growing up with as well. Thank you. He touched me and made me whole. This next medley I'll play for you now, if I had to pick a few favorite hymns of all time, it would be these great old songs of faith, and because they really speak to the hope and the assurance that comes from our faith and from Jesus when times are good, but especially when times are not so good. And so I anywhere I go, even when I'm not playing, a gospel concert, I always throw this medley in as I can because it means so much and is such a good reminder of God's faithfulness to us. I call it my assurance medley. So here we go. Thank you all. Thanks very much. One of the great blessings of my life has been to serve here at Parkway on a couple of different occasions. You all gave me my very first job at 15 years old. Now, most teenagers, you got to think their first job is going to be working at fast food, down at Chick-fil-A, or working, mowing yards or doing whatever. But at 15, I was the church pianist at Parkway Baptist Church. So not too bad. Interim church pianist, I'll say. So it was a fun couple of years through high school to get to be here, and it forced me to have to read music from the hymnal and not just play it by ear and wing it like I'm doing for you tonight. But I had to actually read those notes in the hymnal so everybody could sing along. But it was just a great joy to get to sort of be raised in that kind of tradition. And then later on, really when I was in college and beyond, I got to return to help out with the music ministry and then lead worship here through a lot of different changes. We had our Saturday night service down at the gym for a while at FLC. We've had Sunday mornings and Sunday nights and Thursday nights at some point. So was here quite a lot and just I found so much joy and blessing and meaning from that. And I'm so thankful for just I look back at the trust that Brother Jimmy and Brother Bill Solomon and Ken Castleberry placed in me, because I was just a kid. And I'm old enough now to say that I was just a kid at the time. And I look back and I'm thankful because those were just foundational times for me in my faith and in my music. And much of what I am today, I really believe is owed to my years to getting to serve you here at Parkway. So I look back with just a lot of gratitude for that and thought, I spent a lot of time on this stage leading our contemporary service at the time and had a few favorite worship songs during that time that I thought I would share with you now and sing for you. Starting with this one's called Blessed, Blessed Be Your Name. Blessed be your name in the land that is plentiful, where your streams of abundance flow. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name when I'm found in the desert place. Though I walk through the wilderness, blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Blessed be your name when the sun's shining down on me, when the world's all as it should be. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name on the road marked with suffering. Though there's pain in the offering, blessed be your name. Every blessing you pour out, I'll turn back to praise. When the darkness closes in, Lord, still I will say, blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. You give and take away. You give and take away. My heart will choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name. You give and take away. You give and take away. My heart will choose to say, Lord, blessed be your name. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Blessed be your name. Blessed be your name of the Lord. Blessed be your glorious name. Thank you. Blessed be your name, name of the Lord. This next one is one that I was just trying to think back to what were some songs that stuck out to me during my time that I got to be here, and this was really at the top of the list. It actually is an old song. It was a 1917 hymn, I believe, but for whatever reason it made it into our contemporary rotation here, and I think the worst of this song, or maybe some of my favorite of any hymn that I've ever sung at least, it's called The Love of God. The love of God is greater far than tongue or pen can never tell. It goes beyond the highest star and reaches to the lowest hell. The guilty pair bowed down with care. God gave his son to win his erring child. He reconciled and pardoned from his sin. Could we with ink the ocean fill, and were the skies of parchment made, were every stalk on earth a quill, and every man a scribe by trade, to write the love of God above would drain the ocean dry, nor could the scroll contain the whole, though stretched from sky to sky. The saints and angels song. Oh, love of God, how rich and pure, how measureless and strong. It shall forevermore endure. The saints and angels song. Love that. And one more here, I'll sing for you. This is another one that I don't even remember where this song came from, but it was one, may have been my favorite of all time that I would sing here on Sunday mornings. It's called Jesus, Only You. Who have I in heaven but you? Who have I on earth to see me through? Jesus, only you. Jesus, only you. Who can break these chains that fetter me? Open up the lock and set me free. Jesus, only you. Jesus, only you. And by your blood you have claimed me. You have called me your own. With your love you sustain me. I am never alone. And who will hold me as I breathe my last? Welcome me home when this life's past. Jesus, only you. Jesus, only you. By your blood you have claimed me. You have called me your own. With your love you sustain me. I am never alone. And who have I in heaven but you? Who have I on earth to see me through? Jesus, only you. Jesus, only you. Jesus, only you. Jesus, only you. Thank you all very much. Well, it's been a big night so far, but it's about to get even bigger because it's time for me to introduce a very special guest to perform for you here tonight. This guy is 6 years old. He just this past week started first grade, which is hard to believe. And we've been telling him about this night here for a couple of weeks, that it's a very special church. It's where Daddy grew up, and it's special to our family. But for him, his context is, this is the church where I went to VBS. He had a big time this summer, so I think when we told him we were coming here tonight for this concert, he was expecting he was going to get in the bonus line of VBS here tonight. So probably disappointing. There's no slime and none of that I know of, at least. But regardless, it's going to be, I think you'll be excited to get to see him up here the first time that he's been here on the stage to play, and I'm just thankful to get to share him with you tonight. So, would you please make welcome our special guest, Mr. Avery Kramer Coleman. Hey, Brad. Avery, you want to sit beside me here? How you doing tonight, bud?
Good.
How's the concert so far?
Good.
Are you liking the songs?
Yeah.
But I bet you're going to like the next couple of songs the best, aren't you? Avery has been playing the piano since he was really just like his daddy, really big enough to reach the keys. And it's just been an amazing blessing for Natalie and me to get to watch that these last few years. He's been taking piano lessons for the last year as well, learning how to read music and do it the right way, because I teach him all probably the wrong things, but we have fun doing it. And so tonight, Avery and I are going to play a song together, and then we might turn it over to him to do a song himself as well. So Avery, first, can we play our duet together, our special duet?
Yes.
Would you like to play Jesus Loves Me together?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it, bud. Let me get the microphone right here, and we'll go for it. Good job. All right, sit right here. Is that close enough? Okay, you got enough room? Oh, put that right here. Oh, let me scooch up a little bit. There we go. Ready? Is that your first note there? I'll do the intro. All right, well, tell him.
I'm going to play this song all by myself. It's called Ode to Joy.
Okay, you going to do it? I'll put it right here. All right, do it really good. Here, let me get you scooted up a little bit. There you are. Is that good? All right, go for it, bud. I tell you what, next time he'll be playing and I'll be his special guest, right? Oh, Avery Kramer Coleman. I tell you, it's just been such an amazing thing to get to watch, these last few years for him to love the music. And it's never something, for me that was ever pushed on me as a kid or expected of me to play. I always just loved to play and always have grown up just loving to do that. And so we want the same for Avery. It's been something that he's always loved music. There's always music around our house and he's been around it a bunch, but he's always got a song that he's either singing or humming or drumming or playing on the piano. And so, I look back and I guess I was about Avery's age when I first came here to Parkway, and many of y'all were here even at that time and have probably watched me from that time on this stage and all my life playing too. And so it means the world for me to get to share Avery with all of you as well. And I just feel like no matter what road, life's path sort of takes me and our family on, Parkway always will really feel like home, and you all are always going to be so special to us. And so it's just... It's such a blessing to get to share our family and Avery here with you again tonight. So thank you all for welcoming me and us home once again. I'll mention too, we got a bunch of our family here. I know you all are family, but a lot of our folks came along tonight. And for Avery, he has all three of his great grandmothers here tonight as well. So it's just a blessing to get to share that with all of our family too. It's just an amazing thing to see how this legacy, not just of music, but of faith, carries down through the generations. And I've been blessed to receive that. And Natalie and I do our best now to sort of carry that on through Avery and beyond as well. Well, I'm talking like we're rounding things up, but I got a few more songs here I can squeeze in. You mind if I play a couple of Floyd Kramer tunes for you before we wrap up? Now, it's been a while. I forget. Is it permissible to boogie woogie in the Baptist church? I'm not sure, but we're going to try and see what happens anyway. This is one my granddad wrote called Flip, Flop, and Bop. Let's have some fun. There we go. Hey, I'll play now. This is maybe my very favorite song really that I play, and it wasn't just a Floyd Kramer song, but he recorded a pretty good version of it himself. But I'll play for you now my rendition of Georgia on My Mind.
Well, I sure hope you all have enjoyed today's hometown gospel concert here on the Jason Coleman Show. Now, before we finish out with one final song from the concert, please join me in thanking our friends at Parkway Baptist Church right here down the road in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, for hosting this concert and making it available for all of us to enjoy here today. And personally, I am so thankful for what Parkway has meant to my life and my journey of faith and to our family, and I look forward to coming back around sometime soon for some more music there at Parkway. Well, folks, we are approaching a big milestone here on the Jason Coleman Show. Today's episode has been number 98, which means we are just 2 away from show number 100. 100th episode coming up, folks. Mark your calendars for Sunday, September 17th. It's when our 100th show will air. And be on the lookout this week for some big announcements about what we've got in store. We've got some really fun plans for you that whole week leading up to our 100th episode. And remember too, we've only been able to make it to 100 episodes because of your support. And that is the 100% truth. We consider all of you who are watching week after week to be part of our family. And we really would love for you to make your support of the show official by joining our supporter family. Now, our supporters are the lifeblood of what we do here online, and it's because of your support that we can not just keep making this show, but also make it free for everyone to enjoy. Now, over the past 3 years, our supporter family has really become like an extended family to Natalie and to Avery and me, and I think to each other as well, all of you who are part of our supporter family. It's been really cool for us to see how many of you have become so close to one another and have become friends just through our time spent together here week after week. And it's all come about because we're on this musical journey here together. It's been such a blessing to be a part of. Now, signing up to become a supporter is super easy. You just visit my website at jasoncolemanmusic.com/join, or you can sign up over the phone as well by calling 833-633-8885. And membership starts at just $5 a month. And it's not just charity. We like to give back to our supporters too. And the biggest perk that we can offer to all of you who are our supporters is our once a month supporter night. This is a live stream concert that's private just for our supporter family. And in these concerts, I play all of your song requests live. In fact, just this week, we had our monthly supporter night, and we brought all the music to Grandma Mary Kramer's house and had a little family get together. Take a look.
I see someone looking at me too from the piano.
I know, you got a lot of lookers over here.
He's flirting with me.
I love this. Let's
That's
see.
his first promo picture.
So this was when he was how old, Grandma? This would have
Probably
been
18 or 19 years
about
old.
18. I don't know if y'all can see that. All right, Avery. For now, I have a request for one more song, and this is one that you learned at school in your French class. Do you think you could sing one song for us in French? Mm-hmm. Avery sung this for Natalie and me this morning.
1 to 10.
You want to go for it? Whenever you're ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Whoa! Avery, that was fantastic. All right, there we go. Thank you, Avery. Thank you, Grandma. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, my goodness. And now,
Good night, everybody.
dessert. Again, that was earlier this very week at our supporter night live stream concert at Grandma Mary Kramer's house. Now, you can watch this entire 90-minute concert from my granddad Floyd Kramer's piano, as well as all of our previous supporter night concerts after signing up to become a supporter. So as we approach this 100th episode milestone here in just a couple of weeks, it's up to you to help us reach the next 100. You can sign up to join our supporter family at jasoncolemanmusic.com/join, or you can call 833-633-8885. Thank you again for tuning in today, and thank you for all the ways that you show your love and support for our family and for our music. Now we'll wrap up this episode of The Jason Coleman Show with one last song, as we always do. Let's go back to the stage. The Jason Coleman Show is only made possible because of your support. So here are 3 ways you can help us keep the music playing. First, you can check out my CDs and songbooks, including my new Simply Piano albums featuring the best songs from our Sunday shows. They're all available at jasonmusicstore.com. Second, the tip jar is always open at jasoncolemanmusic.com/tip if you'd like to leave a gift. And third, you can join our supporter family. This is a simple way for you to enjoy even more music from my family and me and support what we're doing in an ongoing way. For just $5 a month, supporters get private bonus concerts, behind-the-scenes updates, and a discount on any of my music. It's sort of like a fan club, but to Natalie, Avery, and me, you are more than just fans, you really are family. You can sign up with your card or even with a check in the mail at jasoncolemanmusic.com/join. Thanks for all your support, and thank you for watching The Jason Coleman Show.
You're listening to The Jason Coleman Show on WSM Radio.